Okay, we have tried to set up schema and use Microgen table and external table as well. Next, we will try to consume Microgen APIs. Yeah, Microgen provides two APIs. Those are GraphQL and REST API. You can directly consume the APIs on your front end, and the APIs can be accessed online. If you are not familiar with GraphQL, you may see Microgen documentation by clicking the Docs button. Here you can find everything about Microgen. Click GraphQL for the documentation for GraphQL. Then REST API, of course, for the documentation of REST API. And you are free to access the documentations. Okay, go back to Microgen. We will begin to consume Microgen API. When your cursor to this area, you can change the URL to REST API or GraphQL, but let's select GraphQL first and click Open. Okay, this is the GraphQL playground from Microgen. So there is Spotify button and history. In history, we can go back to the query we have used before. So these are the query I have used before. So you can also start your query and you can use it again. Then query variable is used when you need to input or fill out a field. And HTTP headers, we can use it to fill out the token for authorization, for example. And this is the button to execute the query. Of course, you need to know the query first before executing the query. And you can check it in docs. So there are two types of docs. First, queries, and the second one is mutations. What is the difference between queries and mutations? Queries is used to get records, for example, to get records in context table. And mutation is used to create, patch, and delete record. In case like create user, or maybe change password, and so on. And yeah, you may know all of them in documentations. But actually there is subscription, but we will discuss it later. Okay, close the history we have opened. We will try to find or get records. So type query, and by pressing shift then spacebar, you will get the list of the tables and the choice you like to execute. So we will try to find records in users table. Then type the curly brackets. After that, type the output or the field you like to have. So you can press again the shift and spacebar. It will show the fields in the table. So I like to have the ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, role, avatar, and also bio. And last, I want to have the context as well. So I want to know the people who save the users as contact. Okay, you may see the red color here, but just ignore it and let's execute the query. And we got an error message because context has a relation, so we need to define the fields we like to have. So I want to have the user with first name and phone number. Let's execute the query. And we get the records of users table here. Tom Helen is saved as contact by Aulia, and so on. Okay, I think that's all for this video. We will continue to search record in the next video.